Hello, y'all. Welcome to Bam Bam Raw TV. I'm Bam Bam, aka the 411 Giant. Hit that like button. I want you to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you know when my next video coming out. Now, as again, we've been talking on some of our episodes about Tone from DC and about it's so many different men from there. I got stories. About these cats, man, and they go on, and I'm gonna just tell a few of them. You know what I'm saying? And this one here will be about not just that they are serious about their business. Fighting ain't the only thing they do. Knife fighting ain't the only thing they do. You understand? Number one, anything with sports, athletic sports, you're gonna see them. You're gonna see them on a high level. That I mean, that's what they do. They gonna make each other train. If you're on the line with Tough Slim or which is Market. You're on the line with Tough Slim. You're on the line with Tone, Larry Moe. You know what I'm saying? Dudes like that, them dudes. It's more. It's many more. But dudes like that, they gonna have a routine. They gonna be getting their money. They gonna be working out. They gonna be on that bar. They gonna get their money. They gonna be ready for whatever it is that's gonna happen. They gonna be ready for it. Trust me on that there. And much respect to them for that. Now, but it just don't stop at fighting that going on, because sometimes you're looking for something different to do. And I give them credit. And when I went to USP Lewisburg, I went there. DC had a football team. I forgot the name of it. DC had a football team that won the championship almost every year for probably the last 10 years. They had youngsters that's supposed to have been in the NFL. That if they throw it anywhere near to him, he jumped up and got it. But they was all athletic. Most of them all athletic. So they had the football team, and Willie Falcone, which was a cocaine cowboy, he won the cocaine cowboys. A good friend of mine also. He had the next largest, best football team. Now, Willie Falcone was paying his players $1,000 a month. He was in jail paying them dudes $1,500 a month and making sure they got something to eat, any shoes, anything they want, because he loves sports. He used to do that with his baseball team too. Them guys were getting $1,000. I had a homeboy named Hot Rod. He bought Hot Rod off our team basically. But anyway, I know the man ain't had no income, so I respected that. But when they got there, they were dominating. I mean, in the championship, they were beating folks 56-0, 40 something to 0. I'm looking at this here going on. So I see this and going on. I'm much respect for them and proud of them. So I get my people together. I said, well, what we gonna? Let's try our hand. I had some old country boys that wanted to play football and everything. So I went around. I got some of my homeboys together. I got people who funded me and going on. Some of the big timers looked out and blessed me. And I told them I wanted to get a team together for the South. All the South people were playing on somebody else's team. No, they didn't have a South team. So I created a team called Southern Regulators. And we created this team, and we patching it together. Homeboy patching them together. We had homeboy from Virginia. We even had homeboy from Delaware, Virginia, Tennessee, everywhere. Florida. You understand? So we sitting here and we putting it together. We going out there practicing. We doing our thing. People like, oh man, y'all ain't got no chance. Y'all ain't got no chance to make it to the championship because everybody else had so much money invested into their teams. I just had dudes who wanted to play hard and wanted to have a chance to win. They couldn't win against DC on all them other teams. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't. So we put it together. We went out there practice. We went on doing everything. Man, look here. So when the championship come, bam, we winning. DC smashing everybody. DC, they beating dudes 60-0, 40-7. Man, they sitting there and they smashing them. They smashing everybody. We winning. We winning like 37-24, something like that. You know, we get them a little run for their money, but we ain't smashing them like that. We sit there, we went on, we continue on. Everybody like, okay, well, when we got ready to go, we made it to the final. DC made it to the final. We end up being the one who played DC for the championship. The first year I was never one. They got rid of me after then, but people got rid of me after then. But I think the next year we could have gave them a better fight, but we put that team together. In one season, we went to the championship against DC. Anybody was at USP Lewisburg can tell you. The championship game was between DC, I can't remember their team name, DC and the Southern Regulators. And we played. I had my dude Mike Poole. I had a Mecca, a Sin Mecca. I had, man, these dude, look here. We got out there, we had a little homie from Tennessee. He could run you regularly. So, and then we had an old man out there playing with him. Boy, he was strapped up. He had to wrap up his legs, everything. But he just wanted to be a part of something, man, to stand up and be a part of something for the South to show, hey, man, look here, we in this here too, man. Them DC dudes, man, we got out there and got to playing, my man. You know, you can hit on the sideline, bam. They ain't scared to get a hit, and they ain't scared to hit. Boy, it was hitting going on the sideline. Cause we was getting on people if you were scared to run down the sideline. If you just kept running up the middle, trying to get 3 yards here, 3 yards here, and not running down that sideline where a dude got a shot at you, we gonna give you a shot, give us a shot. Boy, look here, I was not there. I was not there because you tackle me that hard, I'm gonna stab somebody. But anyway, long story short, man, the folks we lost. I think DC whooped the Regulators whooped us like 40 something to 20 something. Them folks whooped us like that, man. They doubled the score on us. And the dudes on the compound was patting us on the back like we had won. They was patting us on the back like, man, boy, y'all, man, they ain't nobody never gave them that good a fight, man. And ain't nobody never scored that much on them. Them dudes were whooping them dudes so bad that those dudes was proud of us for getting beat by double digits. I said, man, we want to win. So I'm saying next year we gonna win. That was gave us something to build for. Okay, we're gonna get together. We're gonna play hard. We're gonna get together and going on. We wanted to beat DC in football. Them boys, man, they you ask anybody that was in USP Lewisburg at that time, they dominated that. And you ask somebody, the Southern Regulator football team gave them the best fight in the championship. You see what I'm saying? They was beating people before us. They were beating people 60-0, 45-7. And I think they beat us probably about 12, maybe even. I think we had 21 or 20 something, and they probably had 40 or 38 or something like that. But I mean, but people was happy for us and patting us on the back for not being, but not being slaughtered by them. That's just how dominant they was. And I got to give credit, man. I can't remember, and I'm sorry I can't remember the little brother's name, man. He should have been playing in the pro. That boy, they got his name up in the Circle Hall of Fame in the gym. Raphael, that's his name. Boy, that song on Raphael. If you throw that ball anywhere close to Raphael, he gonna get that song going. Ask him when you hear people talk. If they don't give him his credit, they just ain't gonna be truthful about nothing. So, in the moral of this story is to give the people the credit what credit due. Ain't nothing. You know, when I see somebody who may do something that I think is better than me, are greater than me, then I'm gonna look at that formula and I'm gonna start trying to improve mine. You understand? I'm not gonna hate on them. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna look and say, okay, bam, bam, I'm gonna excel, boom, I'm gonna get up there, and then I'm gonna get past it. But that's gonna be a goal described for talking about them and not giving them. It don't put me down to give a man his props because I did what I did. I did enough that giving somebody else their props, it don't hurt my reputation. Now, if you ain't never did nothing and you wasn't never nobody and they never stood for nothing, it hurts you to be running around saying this man is this good, this man is this solid. You ain't got nothing to stand on. That's why people talk about people instead of giving them their credit. Men don't do that. But hey, that's a story, you know. That's what the DC football got team down there in USP Lewisburg and many men's marquees. The men can get on there and they can verify that they're prayerfully marquees. I talked to him, about 6 months ago. Prayerfully he finna get out, you know, going on. A lot of good men from that area getting out. A lot of good men from everywhere. J-Rock, my homeboy, got out. But much love and hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell icon going on. And much love to Unique Mecca, man. You keep it real, bro. I want you. I like that. You keep it real. We don't have to get together too. And I respect the men that keep it real. Those are men that I fool with. All right, then. One.